All right, guys, market open. Oh, AMC leading the actionable list today. Leading it down yesterday, leading it up today. All right, so we've got what's up, what's down. NIO looks like we're a little bit all over the place. I don't know, we're a little bit down on the NASDAQ. Peloton and DraftKings down a little bit this morning. Look at the volume on DraftKings yesterday. It did close pretty good. Did close up off the lows. Still above the 10-day, which is fine. KG, BEP, Net, Peloton, Tesla flat. And NASDAQ's got to get above this 11.6 level. Today's going to be a fight, ladies and gentlemen. Not sure there's going to be much to do today. Check out global watch list. 2.7% is our biggest gainer. Maybe we're going to have all of our gains during market hours, whatever those gains may be. All right, nothing crazy. All right, NASDAQ green. As loose of a definition as green as you can come up with, it's that. All right, Tesla's starting to get a little froggy here, 0.04. BLD leading the charge now. Of course, BLD's just been up, up, up. So BLD with a bit of a doji yesterday. Although this morning doesn't seem to care. LK Green again. You tried to buy a few weeks ago, it wouldn't let you. Really? That's weird it wouldn't let you. Okay, and see why. I did look at it yesterday. I mean, definitely a freaking cup, for crying out loud. There's actually a cup and handle. Oh, there's a small cup and handle here. I didn't notice that yesterday when I checked it out. I did reply to you in stocks. I don't mind it. I mean, I I guess. I don't know what this 95 cents is in relation to, though, with it being a whole new chart. I'm not sure if that's the same. Well, I guess the current price is 440. I don't know if it's the same 440 from back before or, what that's in relation to, but it's pretty good. Yeah, it's on the pink sheets, the over-the-counter exchange. That's what this means right here next to OTC other. Usually that'll say NASDAQ or NYSE. But I don't know what, now you don't have a lot of volume here. 25-ish before the fraud, yeah. I mean, it could come back. China's done some stuff. To Luckin, they've done, I mean, yeah, you never know. Receipt of penalty decisions. That was a week or two ago. So a lot of firms that helped them inflate results got in trouble, fines. I mean, if it's still around, still doing business, I guess you could, if you want to play in those waters, that's okay. EXPI 3.87%. Already over yesterday's high. Great day yesterday. Pretty much most of it happened in the morning, as we saw. Really not much in the afternoon or even any other time. We did come up and try to make a cup. It didn't work out so well, and we just went stagnant. But our volume was easily manageable. It's pretty healthy for EXPI. So I'm not mad at EXPI up here at all. I'd rather take my that lucky money and put it in EXPI. Let's take a look at I wanted to look at it on FinViz for a second. Because I think it's still a really small company. EXPI I'm referring to. 3.6 billion. I mean, look at this beautiful flag. Look at this up here. I mean, this is just a huge move up. Go from 10 to 45 and then form a new equilibrium. It's just beautiful. The numbers are ridiculous. EPS 60 and 90. Sales 136 past 5 years, 32 quarter over quarter. EPS quarter over quarter, 419%. It's really good. Fairly low float also, which can be good. And this situation is proving to its benefit. Just under 30 million shares float. Keep in mind, Tesla had 117, I think, before the split. So 3.6 market cap. I mean, a lot right here with the XPI. Just a lot. Not to mention, it's just a little company flying under the radar of most people, which is great. So yeah, long term, I think this thing has some work to do. Let's take a look at Donkey Kong again. Man, not starting the day off healthy, is it? So far, the volume much more manageable compared to yesterday's huge open. Today is more manageable. We'll see how it goes, though. I don't like that open, though. I don't know. So Tesla just chilling up here, not doing a whole lot, sitting in its larger consolidation. Which is fine, just to wear some sellers out. They're going to sell and get out, and then it still looks like it's going to pop higher, but we could easily have a few more weeks, maybe a month of sideways action. Ah, nice, Rob. Nice. Nasdaq back to slightly negative. Boring day today. We should have stayed in bed. Should have stayed in bed. No, I'm just kidding. Or am I? Ooh, ha ha ha. RH, Docu, Amazon down a little bit. Everything's just up or down a little bit, except for Donkey Kong, which looks like it wants to go lower before it gets better. We'll see. Hopefully it holds up here. Last time I had a little consolidation, it spiked under the 10-day, came back. We could be moving towards that direction. Pretty good amount of volume yesterday, too. And quite a bit of profits to be had here as well. That's something a little bit unique. But my trend line's holding up, so. We're heading lower. Tesla now negative 2.2. How's the NASDAQ doing? A little bit more negative from 0.04 to 0.08. We're not ripping faces off. Daughter woke at 4:30 a.m. to blow her nose. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. I think yeah. Remember when you were a kid, it was pretty cool to be in a house with no adults running around, or knowing the adults are not coming around, basically. Because sometimes when you're a kid, you like maybe your mom's here or there, um, but to kind of be in a house and it just be by yourself, it's pretty interesting. 3 hours early. Well, she'll probably be tired. She'll probably be tired. She probably. How old is your daughter, Rob? I'm not sure if you ever told me that. You probably have. Just don't tell her. They got no sense of time. Just say, okay, it's bedtime, and they'll go to bed. Oh, 6? She's got a little bit of. Maybe not. Yeah, just tell her it's bedtime. Say, all right, it's bed. It's getting darker earlier. Maybe she won't notice. Okay, it's bedtime. She'll be tired too. She knows. Beyond is up. Really? Oh, that's to the top of our list now. Oh, now it's at the top of our list. Good volume this morning. And WWR. What's that? Is that Walter Reed? Is that Walter Reed? Getting a boost after Trump? Dang, that is on fire. What do these guys do? Oh, it mentions Trump. Wall Street sees mixed open amid Trump discharge. Westwater Resources sees graphite project benefiting from Trump's executive order for critical minerals. Oh, gotcha. And then you get these weird articles like that. Well, that's a move, ladies and gentlemen. I told you guys to buy WWR like what, 5 days ago, 6 days ago? Told you guys. Nice, Ellie. Looks like Tesla going negative now. Definitely mixed market right now. Wind, Huya. WWR looks pretty damn promising. Needs a base though, that's for sure. Things up like 700%. Gosh, gotta identify these early. What's that? EXPI? No, EXPI looks great. I like it. I still like it a lot. Like three pocket pivots right here. That's to me, it looks great. I'm still holding mine. I'm not letting it go yet. PPSI. Maybe some of those miners. It's got to be those miners between between Tesla and I guess this new minerals thing. Yeah, maybe mining's got a good thing. For EXPI. I don't have a target. Talk about, like I told you, by the one 5 days ago. Yeah, it's my favorite joke. It was obvious back here to buy it. No, it wasn't. No, I don't have a target on this one. There was a measured move target off of a high tide flag, but it's not a high tide flag anymore. It morphed into just a base. I don't remember what it went into. Um, I it's a huge uptrend. I don't know. Yes, it's just turned into a flat base. So just from a base perspective, 20 to 25%. So 20 would be like 55, 50, and then 25 would be 58, something like that. Um, Me personally though, I don't I don't have a target that I'm going for at this moment. I mean, if my option goes up 100%, I may just arbitrarily cut it, which is I think my new strategy for a while. Still doing some research on that. Um, but as long as it looks promising, I mean, I'm apt to hold on to it. I've got till November 20th, so I got a month. But due to the fact that I do trade options, I have a different risk tolerance than just general stock purchasing. But I mean, looking at this stock though, man, this could be a long-term leader. The numbers on it are tremendous. They just, as long as they are keep good, then as long as as long as the numbers stay good on this company, which they appear to be, it's just gonna get bigger and bigger in the long term. It's like worth like what do you say, 1.6 billion? Let's go check it out. Yeah, there it is. 3.6 billion. It's 3.6 billion. Let's go see what some of the bigger real estate service companies are worth. Actually, that's a good idea. Good job, Randy. Thanks, Randy. So market cap, I don't even what's KE? Oh, it's China. Let me just say real estate services, 34 billion. So then you've got where are they? They're not there? I just forgot their damn stock. EXPI, there you go. They're number 8. 3 billion. So for them to Brookfield Property Partners, that's Bermuda. CBRE, I don't know. I doubt they're going to get as big as CBRE, but they could. But that would take a long time. That's 16 billion market cap. I don't even know what CoStar Group does. So, I mean, it's big in its industry, which is good, and it still has some room to grow. I mean, this thing doubles, it gets to 7, which puts it up at number 5 in its industry group. I mean, it's got some, definitely has good potential, even from that perspective. And the chart just looks great. Big, beautiful day yesterday. And Ellie looking at KGKG. This is Ellie's type of a chart right here. Chopping up the 10 and the 20, under the 50 and the 200. Oh yeah. Holy crap, look at my 5-minute chart. looks like schizophrenia brain. Brain scan from a schizophrenic? Just look at the chart of KGKG. It's the exact same thing. Trust me, I am a doctor. Looks like it gets down. Rob, so put your order if you want to get filled at 0.0222. Laughing at your illness. Are you real schizophrenic, Ellie? I don't get that vibe from you. Rob, maybe. Our Pete, definitely. Me, some days. It comes and goes. This goes back to when? This goes back to 9/16. Yeah, I know. I know you're messing with me. So yeah, okay. So this covers all this range at the bottom. Never quite gets to 0.022, Rob. It gets to 0.0222. Maybe if you do 0.0223, you'll get filled. I don't know what the order book's like at 22, but there's your 2-2. So you got 4, 6, 7, 735,000 to get filled before you get filled, if that's where you're at. You're wearing hats for shoes? I don't even know what that means. I feel like I'm out of the cool kids, which feels normal and right. Beyond right or Beyond Meat 4.6. Ooh, some of that yummy volume coming in. Look at that. I had it down here and I fumbled it on the undercut, which is what it is. Only 40% increase. So this is coming out of its cup. I mean, we've been loosely talking about it, but I haven't really been that into it. The volume today looks like maybe some continuation. Not bad. Yep, no handle, Rob. No handle. Where's it at? There it is. Yep, no handle. Just a straight cup that just goes up. Yeah, I overthought this one. That could have been a good one. Choppy's all get out, though. That's a 10% decline right there. I did that like 5 times. Yeah, you don't always have to have a handle, Rob, but it's nice when it does. Which is most of the time, actually. I think gives you a handle most of the time. All right, so Norwegian, I think it's Norwegian. One of those cruise lines. Cruise line with a higher low here. And I wonder if all of our COVID stocks are going to have that same look to it. The UAL, loosely, came down a little bit more, but a higher low. Okay. So not too bad for some of the cruises. Royal Caribbean is RCL, I think. Wow, that looks like a straight up cup and handle, ladies and gentlemen. Holy crap, look at that. Wow. It's a straight up massive cup and handle. Down 40%. So definitely too deep for a major base, but other than that, it's not too bad. The volume on the right side, a big giant triangle. Oh, on the bigger picture with the drop. I guess. I don't know if I'd view it as a triangle perspective. I would view that. I mean, you could, but I would get rid of the triangle because triangles is just a triangle. This is yeah, we're squares in here. We're squares in here, Rob. Get it right. Um, yeah, I mean, I can't argue with this cup and handle. It's not too bad. Volume on the downside, pretty decent. Yeah, thanks, Ellie. They have 2 good green days right there. Pocket pivot, pocket pivot, pocket pivot. Wait for pocket pivot on Royal Caribbean. Or, I mean, look, this actually is actually crossing all the moving averages right now. Okay, what does an option look like? I don't. It seems very weird if you bang an option in a. But it's crossing all the moving averages right now. They're all very tight here. Also, they've been converging for a long period of time on Royal Caribbean. This is a good looking chart. I'm adding it to our list. What's it at? 4%. So it's towards the top here. Oh, Twilio's up here too. Okay, Twilio trying to come back. Very nice. So this definitely would be a first stage cup and handle. Beautiful uptrend. You know what, Rob? There you go. Not gonna. Can't complain too much. 20% would be 90. See what that gives us, if anything. That gives us a lot if it does it in 3 days. I was thinking at the end of the year. Yeah, it's only 88%. A little risky. A little risky, but worth keeping an eye on. Worth noting a beautiful cup and handle in Royal Caribbean. Chinese money, what, NIO? No, that NIO Chinese money's not green. Tesla's not green either. Oh, actually, yes, speaking of Tesla, I rolled my Tesla option yesterday. Oh, LK, that's what you're referring to? No, I rolled it. I was just looking at. I was looking at the charts yesterday and everything going on. I'm like, Tesla ain't moving. Tesla's going sideways for a while. So I had my option at. I had my option at 460. Had my option at 460 yesterday, and it's it was worth like $2. And I rolled it to 440, which was worth like $5 on the same week this week. So I essentially I essentially just got more money out of the same options period. I can make that work, man. I can make that work. You drop the beat, Ellie. I'll drop the rhymes. Let's do it. Let's do it. I was a little scared this morning about it, but I like the fact I see it a little bit red. You dropped too many things. I already dropped too many things. That's going to be dangerous. AMC Roku Trade Desk. Donkey Kong still down here. Half your stocks are red now. Yeah, they're. Where are we at? We're a little bit more green than red, only by one or two. Yeah, Twilio looks great, man. I think Twilio is great. My little gamble trade the other day, I was thinking about it. I'm like, yeah, I should have bought a longer term option. Let's look at some of those. I don't know. I don't even know if I looked at them. I do have a Twilio trade on here to 1016 at 270. Oh, looks like that would have worked out really well. It was only 298%. When was I looking at that? I don't think it saves the day when I was looking at it. I have to go back and hunt. Yeah, but that would have been 300% on Twilio. That would have worked out well. Although I think that would have been down. Actually, I think that would have been here or here. I don't think I would have held through that. So it's pretty nonsensical to say I would have done well there. All right, so going up right now, let's look at some Twilio. Beautiful double bottom base. Already broken out, unfortunately. And we're still within a buy range, too. So not too bad for Twilio. Does have earnings coming up on 10/26, so that's horrible. Looks like I've got a 20% target here of 349. Oh, 348. I doubt it's going to get there before earnings. Earnings may gap it up, but then I'm playing an earnings gap, and that's kind of horrible. 10/26. You got a 10/30, 140, 150% for 10/30, but that has to go through earnings, and that's not very good. I mean, could buy one and sell one, but that's not very great either. Looking at it. Got to go to 350. I could buy a 16 and sell a 5. Wouldn't be too bad. not sure I like that from that perspective though. Amazon 1.43. Amazon with a head and shoulders pattern on it. Volume a little atypical, but we'll see how it plays out. RHAMD. Foot Locker. How'd that end up yesterday? Pretty good. Pretty good. There's a high handle right there, guys. High handle on Foot Locker. It's a pretty rare one. Don't see that a lot in stocks, or haven't noticed it a lot in stocks, I guess would probably be a better way to put it. A couple of nice up days right there. A little bit consolidation today. All right, Nasdaq trying to get off of whatever perceived low we have today. Trying to whatever small, very tiny range overnight. I don't know if that's typical or not. PLL, that's the one I was thinking of. All right, Rob, find us some mining companies. Okay, just find us mining companies. Seriously, like I think this could be a thing. Piedmont Lithium shares are trading higher. On continued strength after company in late September announced a signed deal with Tesla Lithium names, highly volatile following the agreement. Dude, I think lithium's going to be some good-ish, man. I don't know about nickel. Nickel's not really in the US, I don't think. PLL's got to have some options on it. Let's check those out. They just got a ton of volatility based on that move a week and a half ago. No options on PLL. All right, no options. So straight up stock chasing, y'all. Good volume this morning on this name. Holy bejesus, look at yesterday. Yesterday volume on the daily was really good. Today, this morning volume is just killing it. So they're going to benefit from Elon and Trump's rare earth mining executive order? Oh wow, it could be a double whammy on these guys. If these guys announce they're moving to Nevada, that would be pretty big. The most ambitious project in the U.S. to free it from almost total dependence on lithium imports to make batteries received a huge boost with a long-term deal to supply an intermediate product to Tesla. Lithium is considered the most efficient battery metal, and its production will need to rise significantly in coming years for a sort of energy revolution to take place, whether it's in a vehicle to construct a storage system to hold energy in reserve for when intermediate renewables aren't supplying power. Think of wind turbines on a windless day or solar panels when the sun isn't shining. Piedmont announced this week it reached an agreement to sell a lithium intermediate product called spodumene concentrate to Tesla for 5 years on a fixed price basis. The spodumene concentrate used to make lithium hydroxide that is a product that is used in the production of batteries. Piedmont's director, investor, and government relations said Tesla's requirement would eventually consume 1/3 of the output of the mine, which is being developed on 200 acres in Gaston County, North Carolina, in the general region of Charlotte. Ooh, I'm going there I'm going to be going to North Carolina for Christmas. Well, their office will probably be closed. I should swing by there though. Plans on building a chemical plant near the mine that would turn the spodumene concentrate into lithium hydroxide. Tesla will cost $300 million. McKenna said, but Tesla didn't want to wait for that. They want to get going faster. Freaking Elon, gotta love it. The spodumene would be produced by a concentrator at the mine. Oh wow, they're like, no, we'll just do it at the mine. Okay, why are you shipping this shit off 6 miles away? Do it at the mine. Okay, I get too pissed if my coffee and creamer are more than 3 inches away. But you're gonna do this six miles? That's an Elon quote. That's my impression of Elon, by the way. Okay, concentrators take the raw ore and live up to their name. They concentrate the ore into an unfinished product with higher metal content than what came out of the ground. It's an option in the 5-year deal that would allow Tesla to increase the quantities to be delivered to it. The concentrate deliveries are expected to be delivered sometime between 2022 and 2023, so ways out. The mine is not yet operating, although development work is being done at the site. McKenna said Piedmont raised money in June, but that in order to do what we need to do, we're going to have to raise several $100 million to put this all together, and that's currently in the process of occurring. Huh. Lithium production in the U.S. is small enough that the line for it under data supplied by the U.S. Bureau of Mines is listed as W for withheld. That occurs when the number is either so small or so concentrated that revealing it would essentially be a disclosure of a company's proprietary information. The report goes to say that the only lithium produced in the U.S. is from a company in Nevada extracting it from brine. What company is that? While projections show battery use growing and demand for lithium rising along with it, the past few years have been somewhat bearish for the metal. Grow coffee beans on a cow. I think I get what you're putting together, coffee and cream, but it's a little raw. Although I guess cream does come from a cow and coffee beans come from coffee beans. So Elon's like, just get me a steak and get me some coffee beans and I'll just eat it. You or the cow can, oh, better yet, Ellie, the cow can eat the coffee beans and I'll drink raw milk. That's the new thing. That's the new thing. Nope, I think you're just drinking raw milk, Ellie, at this point, but you feed the cow the coffee beans. That's what you do. That's Elon Musk first principles. Amazing, dude, amazing. I actually explained this entire thing to my wife and a couple friends of hers, um, and they were actually interested in it. They were, at least they appeared to be. They let me rant about it, is what I should say. But yeah, the Can Man since 1990. You must have some cans stacked up then. Did we just get spammed? Did our nice did we rise to the population to the popularity level of being spammed by a random bot? Are you a bot, Can Man? I don't know. I think these lithium mines, though, I think they got some. They may have some juice in the next couple of years. Yeah, that happened years ago, Ellie. I don't get invited to anything anymore. Whatever coolness I had got lost at some point. All right, so PLL is just continuing. Great move here today. I'm just gonna add this to the list, guys. Add that to the list. Donkey Kong coming back, 0.91. Are you giving us mines, or what are you giving us here, Rob? PLNHF? Planet 13 Holdings, whatever that is. And then OPTT. You down with OPTT? Yeah, you know me. You down with OPTT? Yeah, you know me. There you go. You're welcome. You're welcome for that. You guys wouldn't have heard that song today unless I put it in your head, so you're welcome. Ooh, EXPI down here in the red. Speaking of, let's see what MJ. Nope, backing away. So I sold a call for MJ that was 11. I was gonna do it at 12 again, but it was like $10. I'm like, that's stupid. So I sold it at 11, which was like $100, which is still stupid, but or however much it was. Oh, it was $243. Whatever. Yeah, I did look at OPTT. It doesn't look bad. It's just all over the place. Like all these spike ups, they end up having these big long declines so far. I mean, lots of pocket pivots. Don't get me wrong. I mean, the volume here the past couple of years, whatever that was. But the volume here recently is pretty good. But I'm still like, eh. Oh, I've heard of these guys. Ocean Power Technologies. They do wave stuff, I think. And I think when I looked at them, the chart looked horrible because it's always looked horrible. I don't remember when. I know a lot of like some of the, I don't know about a lot of them, but I know about some of these green power companies. Several years ago, I went on some kick looking at like alternative energy companies, and they just way too early. Now maybe this is it getting healthy. Finally above a lot of moving averages. Here's the 200 day, broken it for the first time in like forever, years and years and years. Yeah, no, it's definitely good. It's just so hard to like I think we talked about this a while ago. It's like how many stocks do you want to hold, you know? I mean, if you're lucky, you're going to get some of these that are going to go on to go up 10, 20x, like an OPTT, or maybe you found EXPI super early, right? We looked at this one the other day and like, holy crap, it was super cheap over here. Like maybe you found it super early, but you basically put a small portion of it in your account and then forget about it. So Rob's almost at 20. Okay, Rob learning the hard way. Gotcha. BEP down, taking a breather out of its crazy thing there. I want to go get breakfast this morning at Jack in the Box. They have a breakfast platter that I like. That would require me to leave though. I was thinking about it last night. I was like, when can I get this breakfast platter before power hour? You're gonna buy Ellie's gonna buy all of them. So yeah. I, Look, you buy 200, one of them is going to give you a 20x, and then you're break even. And then you can say you won. 0.22 for the NASDAQ. All right, we're getting a little bit of positivity in the positivity nest. Royal Caribbean up 5% now. Definitely has some volume today. Yesterday's volume was 3.5, today's 1.9. So we're already about double of half of yesterday's volume. So this could be a pocket pivot. Oh no, let me double check this RCL, see if there's a trade here. What was it, like 70% or something? It would have to go above that. Keep in mind, it's not even at a buy point yet. It's loosely at an early buy point. It's a beautiful pattern, though. It's so beautiful. Could also argue that, but that's very aggressive. Looks like it would have worked this morning, actually. But your buy point is actually here at about 70, just under 75. And you're looking at about 25%. 20 to 25. So hundreds are pretty close. You could argue you may be able to get to 95. That puts you 127% into January, which is pretty good. Not too mad at that. We can watch that. Let me get rid of some of these other trades I've got on here. AMC, we'll get rid of the AMC trade. Amazon trade already died. Coop and EXPI already died. Foot Locker already gone. Livongo, NIO. NIO is still pretty good. How'd the NIO trade go? NIO was 242% with a price target of 24, which it never quite got there. But that one goes out to November 20th, so that one still could be in play. Man, nothing wrong with NIL. Look at that. Look at how tight that is right there. Look at that tight action the past 4 days, super tight. I can't say I don't like that. That's not bad, guys. And I was still looking good. Still looking good. Peloton. Is that a new trade? No, that's the one I put on the other day. Peloton doing good. Okay, I'll keep that one up there. I'll keep that Royal Caribbean up there, 127%. Starbucks. That hasn't come to fruition. It's pretty good. We have an $80 call with a price target of 95. So pretty non-aggressive price target. It looks I think it could still get there. And that's by the beginning of the year. That goes all the way out to January. So that's probably a pretty good one. Although I think it's already lost all its muster. It's 144% trade. Now it's only 23%. So not much to do there. It's got to be a way to take that trade and make something out of it. I don't know. 0.15 for the NASDAQ. SLV, get rid of that one. Square, that expired in September. And Twilio and Twitter. How's Twilio doing? Twilio's still doing good here. Up here at the high. Twilio with a 1016. Price target of 95. Nope, that's not Twilio. You click on it. Target of 348. That definitely has not been hit. That seems really short. Get rid of that, and then Twitter, which Twitter had a good trade once, and that was about it. It is above that very, very long-term neckline. So maybe it'll get rocking at some stage. They probably popped up when they found out President Trump wasn't going to die, because that's half their half of their tweet views. Wonder how much money they make just off of President Trump. It's got to be a lot. It's got to be a tremendous amount. Twitter going in the right direction. Not really nothing bad. 1023 2020. Yeah, see, that's stupid. $59 price target. Not even close. So there, there you go, Ellie. They already have the press announcement ready to go. They already have the press announcement ready to go, and one of their Twitter bots is scrolling Twitter for when it says Biden wins the election or something like that, and then it's gonna go out the instant that happens. Or if Trump wins the election, they're gonna put out Twitter is not firing 50,000 people. I don't know how many people Twitter hires or employs. I don't know. Anyway, all right. So now my list is a little bit shorter on the watch list. PLL 32%. I don't mind this at all on many levels. Tesla, now Trump doing the mining thing. It's pretty interesting. I think mining probably going to be a little bit of a bellwether. All right, let's check out Donkey Kong. Looks like they're bouncing up a little bit. Still finding resistance though. So Donkey Kong finding resistance in this kind of channel area here between 60 and I guess 61 and 50, just under 59. So we just popped up, but we're not really getting very far. Looks like we'll probably be about average volume if things keep up like this. NASDAQ itself up almost 0.25% now. Doing better. Tesla red. Let's go see what's green. NCLH, Royal Caribbean, Beyond Meat, still up there at 5%. Twilio, fighting. Twilio doing good. Beyond Meat. Look at that nice flag on Beyond Meat. Bam. Very nice. You got some Beyond Meat, right, Ellie? You got some down when we initially bought it, like in late August. You got some here, if I'm not mistaken. Peloton, Mongo, Ouya. No, no. No one says that. I know everyone that you know, and no one says that. But I got to give credit where credit's due. That's pretty good. That's a t-shirt right there, Ellie. That's a t-shirt right there. Oh, please don't. I will have to burn my computer and probably the house that houses the computer. And I'm not ready to buy new carpet yet, so. Space? We haven't seen space today. Oh yeah, son. That's true, Rob. That's true. Yeah, maybe space is ready to come into rotation. I don't know. It's breaking out of this big ass triangle, at least trying to. It's a good point. If you were to invest in cruise stocks, wouldn't CCL or NCLH be a better long-term hold than RCL since they're 1/3 down year to date versus half down on RCL? Good question. I'm not sure, R. Pete. I'm not sure, to be honest with you. A super happy chart pattern, just I love that. So that's pretty much why I stopped there, and I haven't done further analysis. I guess if you go back and see how far they are from the bottom, go look at that from the bottom to right now. Go see how what the price percentage rises, and see if those ones that have bounced more are, or see those ones that are down less have bounced more, I guess. Yeah, I don't know either. Yeah, this is interesting though, Rob. I mean, we've been able to hold a pretty firm line at $15 on space. We have the small undercut after the insane parabolic move. But ever since things have calmed down, $15. The question is, are you going to see that resistance up here? It was like 27.50 or whatever. Yeah, 27.70. Whether you're going to see resistance right there or not, I don't know. I mean, I would want a wide berth on space. They've got a January 2023 option, which is like 2 years away. And so what's your target on this one? Back to the highs at 42. 100% at the $8 strike price. With a very wide, I guess it's not too wide, 16.7 to 15. It's still pretty wide. That's pretty wide. Actually, it's not too bad. Yeah, Ellie's. Yeah, it's not bad right now. CCL 70, NCLH 120, RCL 200%. See, there you go. RCL making the most move from the bottom. Yeah. Yeah, so it's an interesting one to, yeah. I see your point, R. Pete. I can't argue against it. I can't argue against it. And Starbucks is trying to go, and OPTT is trying to go. Starbucks, long-term turnaround play here. Volume this morning is not super great. And then OPTT. Yeah, right? You get the rally, That thing's already far gone, 66%. Everyone gets a rally. Except for Tesla, Amazon. So maybe they're picking up some of these ones that have been a little bit more beaten up. Maybe that's what they're doing right now. They're letting the leaders stagnate a little bit, which is not the end of the world. Just basing. That would just be some basing. That's what it would be. Team. Yeah, there you go. I knew I was missing one. Team not doing too bad. Very choppy up here though. Going all the way back to May. Just nothing but choppy garbage. OPTT to 1000. I'm all in, Rob. Let's 500x this thing. Let's do it. Reopening cooking under the hood. Well, yeah, I think it. If Trump wins the election, there's no stopping a reopening. I don't think. I mean, you're gonna have some states that are, but I think Trump is. I think a while ago Trump was threatening states if they don't reopen that he would do something to them, withhold funding. That's what he can do. He'd withhold funding for something. I mean, maybe, could be. PLL 35% almost. Royal Caribbean still looking very, very strong. Space looking very strong. Twilio already broken out, looking good. There's a lot of good opportunities here. When you think so, Ellie? I don't know, man. I don't know. Their virus count is pretty low, isn't it? Nvidia coming back, almost halfway there. Okta. All right, Okta new highs, ladies and gentlemen. Soxel, ISRG lower, trying to bounce. MED, PFPT, Coop. Trade Desk just belligerently higher. Roku, very nice. A lot of chop on the way up, but very nice. Work CRM, maybe trying to come back. Alibaba in a cup trying to come back. No, did Sweden never close down? It's so, you know what? It's if you really want to do good research, I think you go do good research. You spend like a day going through all the countries, going through the good, the bad. New Zealand has been COVID free for a while because they're a tiny island. The stories that I've seen, and maybe that's just been pushed to me because I lean more to the left, is that the masks work. I don't know if that is the case, but seems somewhat logical. Maybe there's some regional immunity, like maybe Italy early on. They had a lot of deaths in their elderly population. Maybe it was just their immune system being Italians. I don't know, but I think a lot more research versus people just pick this and pick that, and because it's not our job to do this research. It's a little dangerous, people spewing out half known information. But welcome to 2020. Half researched information, I should say. AVGO looking scrumdiddlyumptious right there. Not bad. Tesla's still lower. So I'm going to make my $300 maybe. 2 more days. Oh, a lot more days. 3 more days. Yee. Maybe not. On Tesla? No, it's too high. Not up here. If Tesla gets a spike down, I think you can load up more on Tesla. If we can come back down to this trend line here, or underneath basically the 50-day. If you can get it towards the 50-day, I think that would be good. Unless it breaks the 50-day. Yeah, it's just minute. Right now we're kind of in the middle of this chop, right in the middle here. So we found resistance here at 460, whatever this high is right there. 462 essentially. That's our resistance is 462. We just had another lower high at 448, so 449. So down about $3. And then you have the support down here, which right now 348. So it could be down another 40, $50 before you if you try to load. I would wait for that. I'd just be patient. I still would like to load up on my more long term option. If we get a drop like that, I'll definitely be loading up fairly heavy on that. I think. I don't think Tesla's done with this rally. I still don't. We're just consolidating, which is great. I'm not mad at it at all. All right, Royal Caribbean now almost 6%. Big cup and handle. See, 200% off of Lowe's is pretty good. 240% off of Lowe's. I probably should try to buy something else. I don't know what else to buy. A lot of opportunities here. At the same time, the election only shit. Yeah, 4 weeks away now. Under 4 weeks away. Win with a nice, really nice support here at the 69 level. There's a lot of support. They're just eating it up at 69. And we're only at 76. This prior high here is at 108, so could be plenty of room to go here on win. Likely after the election, though. Soxel another 3% on a really good day yesterday. New York deaths, Sweden deaths, New York cases, Sweden. How are Sweden deaths more than cases? How is that even possible? Deaths per million per day. Something's wrong with that chart. Oh, per million. Gotcha. Per million. So, okay. 10 per, you got up to about 10 per million. That makes sense. And then now, okay, so now New York is lower and Sweden cases are higher. Okay, so you're saying Sweden didn't close and got more cases. Their deaths got less, but their cases got more. That's weird. And then New York, pretty much on a downward trajectory since. Yeah, I was saying New York was a different case because, I mean, it's just people on top of people. Like, there's zero way to socially distance in New York. From my understanding, I've been there once for a few days. But, yeah. Interesting. Interesting Sweden. Someone should do a YouTube video on that. Soxel up. There's Royal Caribbean 6% now. Definitely rallying more. I don't know, man. I like cup and handles. That is a big, beautiful cup and handle. I don't know. I kind of want to take that Royal Caribbean trade, man. It's enticing me with its handleness. You know me, Ellie. I like a good handle. And see, that's even going out to January. That's a good amount of time. I know. I know it's too early. Damn it. Quit talking sense into me. Well, that option isn't worth crap, though. I don't want to do that. That's 40%. That's stupid. Trade Desk is just Beyond. Beyond Meat looks good. I had this trade super early. I should go back and look at that trade and wonder how much money I would have made off of that if I would have held it through all that garbage. All right, let's just walk down here. NCLH, Royal Caribbean, Space, Beyond Meat. I can take a small position in Royal Caribbean. Twilio. Twilio still looks excellent, man. Okta. You like Okta, Ellie? Okta's pretty good. Me, no. I was just looking at it, position. HEI with a long-term turnaround play on the table with a cup and handle. I was actually thinking about their technology. I was wondering what you thought about their tech. Like I know you say Twilio's the bee's knees of texties, but I don't know about Okta. I use Auth0 for my app. Never heard about Okta? Okay. HI with a nice cup and handle there too. Too many red candles on the right side. NASDAQ back to flat. Well, they're supposedly more popular than Auth0. You heard of Auth0? There's Roku. AAXN, this is Taser. They make body cameras more now than tasers, but still make tasers. Taser's a much better name than AAXN. Alibaba looking good. Looking good. Long-term turnaround play broke late last year, retested. It's old tech. What's the new authorization tech then, Ellie? Am I using old tech in my app? Probably. Is it all biometric eye scans now? I have no idea. Trying to scare me, huh? Domino's Pizza. So broke out at 300. It's at 430 in the most weird way possible. Look at that. Just huge gap up from 300. Then it comes back down to 300. And then it just gives you no signals and just kills you. But now it's at 430 all of a sudden. Like even looking at the chart, it makes no sense. Peloton, ladies and gentlemen. I do have a small Peloton position. Testing out I don't know about a theory, but testing it out. Not bad, Peloton. Not bad. Till it gets bad. But not yet. Where's Cena? There's Cena. Cena pretty nice with a something something there. Foot Locker trying to come back. Winnebago, ladies and gentlemen. Suki Suka now. Look at that volume. Beautiful, 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 beautiful volume. Right there. 9:30. That would be this day. And where the hell did it come in? I can't even see it. AMC going in the wrong direction. Starbucks not too bad. Nasdaq 0.12, trying to go back up. Carvana can't get started. Space is 6 now. Is that the one? Space could be the one. I don't know. What are we thinking on space? I think we said 2022 couldn't back up to 42, right? That's what I looked at earlier. And see, that's still pretty good. Getting to 42, you're looking at 120%. Space has to defeat the SpaceX, which they're not even in the same business. So, oops. Okay. All right, remote control. Don't hang out. Yeah, maybe there's nothing to do here. Maybe I'm just gonna do nothing. That sounds good. Do nothing sounds good. Roku out of its long-term turnaround play. Super choppy, but it's working. Count money? Yeah. I'm looking at it. It's still pretty good. We're still up. My account's up 12% since I got back in, so it's not bad. Can't complain. You can't complain. And hopefully it'll make it up. How long will it take me? I guess. I wonder how much of that is my selling of Tesla calls. All right, Roku going for it right there. I'm gonna bounce, guys. I'm gonna go get some food. A little hungry. PLL back down to 26. WDLF. Yeah, that's what I thought. The smallest portion of a penny they can cut with a pair of scissors is the price of WDLF. Yeah. Good job. Good job, Rob. Now do that with your entire account 20 times and you'll be good to go. All right, guys, I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to go stretch my shoulders. Shoulders are tight today. Or my back, I should say. All right, I'm done with stocks for now. I'll see you guys later in crypto, or I'll see you here tomorrow. Everyone have a good day. Stay safe out there, and don't buy whatever Rob's buying.